Why the hell does your cat just ignore all your commands while the neighbor's dog already knows how to fetch the newspaper? If you've ever asked yourself that question while looking into that pair of feline eyes staring back at you with a mix of aristocratic disdain and pure indifference, know that you're about to discover secrets that will completely transform your relationship with your feline friend. Yes, it's possible to train a cat, and no, you don't need to become a circus tamer to do it. What you need is to understand the fascinating mind of these small domestic predators who purr on our couches. And if you stick with me until the end of this journey, I promise to reveal techniques that will not only make your cat obey you, but also strengthen a bond of trust you never imagined was possible. Before we continue, leave a friendly like, comment where you're watching from, and tell me in the comments what your feline's favorite mischief is. Oh, and if your cat also pretends not to know you when you call, share this video with other desperate cat parents. The truth is, cats are misunderstood creatures. While dogs evolved alongside us for thousands of years as working partners, cats have maintained their wild essence, their independence, their solitary hunter instinct. But that doesn't mean they're untrainable. It just means we need to speak their language. Imagine trying to teach math to someone in Mandarin when you only speak Portuguese. That's exactly what we do when we try to train cats as if they were dogs. Your kitty, with that soft fur that feels like silk flowing between your fingers, possesses keen intelligence, an impressive capacity for learning. But it works in a completely different way. The first secret to feline training is understanding that cats respond to different motivations. While a dog would do anything for your praise, a cat needs to see what's in it for them. And I'm not just talking about treats, although they certainly help. I'm talking about respecting feline nature, working with their instincts instead of against them. When you watch your cat chasing that crumpled paper ball down the hallway, their dilated eyes focused on the imaginary prey, you're seeing millions of years of evolution in action. This hunting behavior is the key to successful training. Let's start with the basics, the call. Have you ever noticed how your cat comes running when they hear the sound of the kibble can being opened? That characteristic metallic sound, followed by the smell of freshly opened food floating through the air, is a powerful trigger. Your cat associates that sound with reward. This is the basis of classical conditioning. And yes, it works perfectly. With cats. To teach your cat to come when called, start by associating their name with good things. Every time you feed them, call their name in a soft, melodious voice. Repeat this behavior consistently. In a few weeks, you'll notice they'll start associating the sound of their own name with positive experiences. But here's a trick few people know. Cats respond better to high-pitched whispering sounds, that universal PSPSPEs we all instinctively make. There's a scientific reason for it. It mimics the sound of small prey moving, activating your cat's predatory instinct. Combine that with their name, and you'll have a powerful communication tool. Try creating a unique sound, a sonic signature between you and your cat. It could be a specific whistle, a tongue click, anything that's consistent and unique. Now let's talk about the elephant in the room, or rather, the litter box in the corner. If your cat is doing their business outside the box, that's not rebellion. It's communication. Cats are extremely clean animals by nature. Have you noticed how they spend hours grooming themselves, each hair carefully aligned, each paw meticulously cleaned? When a cat avoids the litter box, they're screaming that something is wrong. It could be the box's location, too close to busy, areas where they feel vulnerable. Imagine having to use a restroom in the middle of a living room during a party. Uncomfortable, right? The texture of the litter also matters more than you imagine. Those fluffy paws are incredibly sensitive. Some cats prefer finer litter, which resembles the texture of soil. Others detest scented litter, as their sense of smell is 14 times more potent than ours. What to us is a gentle lavender scent can be an unbearable sensory assault for them. Experiment with different types. Observe your cat's preferences. And the golden rule: 1 litter box per cat. Plus 1 extra. In multi-story homes, at least 1 box per floor. But training goes far beyond basic needs. Did you know you can teach your cat to sit, give paw, and even fetch objects? The secret lies in timing and reward. Cats have a shorter attention span than dogs, so training sessions should be brief, no more than 5 minutes at a time. Use special treats, the kind that make your cat's eyes light up with desire. It could be a small piece of cooked chicken, a special pouch, or even a spoonful of pâté they adore. To teach the sit command, hold the treat just above your cat's nose. Naturally, they will lift their head. To follow the treat, and their rear end will touch the ground. The exact moment that happens, say sit and give them the treat. Repeat this several times a day, always when your cat is alert but calm. That period right after their afternoon nap, when they're rested but not yet in night hunting mode, is perfect. The secret to success lies in consistency and patience. Cats learn through repetition, but they also get bored easily. Vary training locations. Use different types of rewards. Some cats are more motivated by play than by food. I found that my cat responded better when the reward was a session with her favorite feather wand. Those minutes of chasing, jumping, and spinning in the air were better for her than any gourmet treat. Speaking of play, this is another crucial aspect of feline training that many ignore. A bored cat is a destructive cat. That scratched sofa of yours, that knocked-over vase, those are signs of a cat that needs more mental and physical stimulation. Cats are crepuscular, most active at dawn and dusk. It's during these times that their hunting instinct is at its peak. Take advantage of these periods for intense play sessions. Use toys that mimic prey, like wands with feathers that fly erratically, balls that roll unpredictably, or laser pointers that create that irresistible red dot. But be careful with the laser pointer. Always end the session with your cat capturing something physical, like a toy or a treat. The frustration of never catching the prey can cause behavioral problems. Imagine spending half an hour chasing something you can never catch. Frustrating, isn't it? Your cat feels the same way. Feeding is another powerful training tool. Cats in nature hunt and eat small prey multiple times a day. Our habit of leaving a large bowl of food available all day goes against this instinct. Try dividing meals into several small portions, hiding some of the food around the house. This activates their hunting instinct and keeps your cat mentally stimulated. There are food dispensing toys that turn every meal into an adventure. Your cat needs to roll, push, and manipulate the toy to get the food. It's physical and mental exercise at the same time. Socialization is another frequently neglected aspect. Cats have a reputation for being antisocial, but that's a myth. They are selectively social. They prefer quality over quantity in their relationships. If you want a sociable cat, start early. Expose kittens to different people, sounds, and experiences, always in a positive and gradual way. An adult cat can also learn, but it will take more time and patience. The trick is never to force interactions. Let the cat approach in their own time. People who ignore cats are usually their favorites. Do you know why? Because they aren't threatening. They don't make direct eye contact. They don't try to pick them up. Eye contact, by the way, is a powerful form of feline communication. That slow blink your cat gives you, it's an I love you in cat language. Return it by slowly blinking back. It's like exchanging distant kisses. This simple gesture can tremendously strengthen your bond. Let's talk about scratching posts. Scratching is a natural and necessary behavior. Cats scratch to mark territory, sharpen their claws, stretch, and release stress. Trying to completely prevent this behavior is like trying to stop yourself from stretching in the morning. Instead, redirect it. Place scratching posts in strategic locations, near where your cat likes to sleep, near windows where they observe outside movement. Use different textures. Some cats prefer sisal, others carpet, others cardboard. Observe your cat's preferences. Do they scratch vertical or horizontal surfaces? Adjust the scratching posts accordingly. To encourage the use of the scratching post, rub some catnip on it. That intoxicating scent of catnip is irresistible to most cats. But be aware, about 30% of cats don't respond to catnip. It's genetic. If your cat is one of them, try silvervine or valerian root, alternatives that work for cats immune to catnip. Stress management is crucial in training. Cats are creatures of routine. Changes, even small ones, can cause anxiety. New furniture, a new smell, changes in your work routine. All of this affects your cat. Signs of stress include inappropriate elimination outside the litter box, excessive vocalization, excessive grooming, aggression, or the opposite, constantly hiding. Create a predictable environment. Feed at the same times. Keep the litter box. In the same place, establish play routines. Environmental enrichment is fundamental. Cats need vertical territory. In nature, they climb trees to observe, hunt, and feel safe. At home, provide shelves, cat trees, access to high places. That cat of yours who climbs on top of the refrigerator? They're not being rebellious. They're following ancestral instincts. Embrace it. Create safe paths for them to explore heights. Windows are cat television. Install shelves or beds near windows where your cat can observe the outside world. Birds, insects, moving leaves are endless entertainment. Some cat parents install bird feeders outside the window, creating an exclusive reality show for their cat. Vocal communication is fascinating in cats. They develop unique vocabularies with their humans. That specific meow your cat makes when they want food. They created that especially for you. Adult cats rarely meow to each other. Vocalization is primarily for communication with humans. Pay attention to the different sounds. A short, high-pitched meow is usually a greeting. A long, low meow can indicate demand or complaint. That adorable trill. It's friendly chatter, usually indicating happiness. Purring is even more complex. Yes, it usually indicates contentment, but cats also purr when they're sick or stressed. It's a self-healing mechanism. The vibrations of purring, between 25 and 50 hertz, promote bone regeneration and tissue healing. Your cat is literally a walking healing machine. The issue of water deserves special attention. Many cats drink little water, which can lead to kidney problems. Cats prefer running water away from their food. In nature, stagnant water near dead prey can be contaminated. This instinct remains. Invest in a cat water fountain, or leave several water bowls around the house away from food bowls. Some cats love to drink water from the faucet. If yours is like that, consider leaving a faucet lightly dripping during the day. Regarding transport and vet visits, this is a major stress point for many cats. The carrier shouldn't only appear during bad times. Leave it open around the house, put comfortable blankets inside, hide treats there occasionally. Transform the carrier into a safe space, not an omen of doom. When it's time to actually use it, your cat will already be familiar and less stressed. For cats who resist medication, there are tricks. Wrapping them in a towel, the famous Purito technique, works but can create negative associations. It's better to desensitize them gradually. Start by touching your cat's mouth during normal petting. Progress to gently opening their mouth, always followed by a reward. When it's time for the actual medication, it will be less traumatic. Brushing is another important training, especially for long-haired cats. Start with very short sessions, just a few brush strokes, followed by a treat or play. Increase gradually. Most cats learn to love being brushed, as it mimics the social grooming they did with their mother and siblings as kittens. Regarding the introduction of new cats into the home, patience is absolutely crucial. Cats are territorial. A rushed introduction can result in permanent enmity. Use the gradual method. First, complete isolation, letting the cats get used to each other's scent under the door. Exchange blankets between them. Then, meals on opposite sides of the closed door. Gradually move the bowls closer. When they are calmly eating near the door, allow visual contact through a barrier. Only allow supervised direct contact when both are completely calm in each other's presence. This process can take weeks or even months. Don't rush it. Feline body language is rich and complex. An upright tail with a curved tip indicates happiness and confidence. A puffed-up tail indicates fear or aggression. A whipping tail indicates irritation. Ears forward show interest. Ears back indicate fear or aggression. Dilated pupils can indicate excitement, fear, or aggression, depending on the context. Learning to read these signs prevents scratches and bites, in addition to improving communication. Regarding furniture and decor, think like a cat. They like options, escape routes, hiding spots. Arrange furniture to create paths and avoid dead ends. Cats feel safer when they have multiple escape routes. This reduces stress and unwanted behaviors. To conclude our journey through the world of feline training, remember that every cat is unique. What works for one may not work for another. The key lies in observation, patience, and respect for feline nature. Your cat is not a small dog. It's a miniature predator who chose to live with you. Honor that choice by providing an environment that respects their instincts while establishing gentle and consistent boundaries. When you truly understand your cat, when you learn to speak their language, something magical happens. That look of indifference transforms into complicity. That annoyed meow becomes friendly conversation. Your cat will not only tolerate your presence, but actively seek it out. And there's no better feeling than a cat purring on your lap, that soft motor vibrating against your body, saying in healing frequencies that you are loved, that you are family, that you have finally learned to be a human worthy of a cat. If you've made it this far, congratulations. You now possess knowledge that many cat parents take years to acquire. Put one technique into practice at a time. Be patient. Celebrate small victories. And most importantly, enjoy the journey. Because in the end, it's not just about having a well-behaved cat, it's about building a relationship of mutual respect with one of the most fascinating creatures on the planet. Don't forget to leave your comment where you're watching from, and tell me which technique you'll try first. And if you know someone struggling with their cat's behavior, share this knowledge. Together we can create a world where cats and humans live in perfect harmony. Until the next feline adventure,